Hello there, viewers. Welcome to my views and news. Welcome to this live chat session. Can you hear me? Thank you for responding with yes. Let me welcome the participants. Then a roundup of three main news stories for you. Uh, Three are important news stories from Ethiopia and Somalia. Let me welcome the viewers who have joined the live chat so far. Klaus New is the first one. He's always the first one. He comments when live chat starts and he waits before the start of live chat. Welcome. Warm welcome to you, Klaus New. Samuel Faleke says greetings. Welcome, Samuel. Ikim Tafira is back after a few days missing. Back. Welcome, Tekim. I hope you have been fine. Bright morning here. Nasruddin Abdi, Nahome Assefa, Nahome Architects, Afework Nigash, Tiabu Mangisha, uh, Nasruddin Adil, Yasin Gatahun, Michael Assefa, Burji Suyama, Binalfeo says Fano is determined and dedicated. Abdi Kareem Farah has joined to a new member. Welcome, Abdi Kareem. I think he joined 2 days ago. Warm welcome to Abdi Kareem on becoming a member of My Views and News. If anyone wants to be a member, you can click a link given in description section of this video. MT Nahome Assefa Tekim Tafira says thanks. Gizahagan joined to says gradually Fano weakens Abi's military. Adam Ahmed Ibrahim says hi. Tiabu Mangisha says these days you are very busy with situation in Somalia, so a little spoken about Fano, but it is okay. I am in touch with the developments in Amhara. I don't think I have missed any important developments from the Amhara region. Estefano says Sajid is equal to Tupac. Muhammad Usman has joined the live chat. Bale Hale joined too. Without a shadow of doubt, Fano will win. Mark my word. Liz Elias today made it on time. Welcome, Liz. Nasruddin Abdi says, as a Somali, Abi is absolutely wrong to want to take a Somali ports. Our ports are not for sale. Now, Home Architect says, I'm trying the link, but yet it will bring the channel's front page and nothing happens. Now, Home Architects, where are you based? This link will only work in those locations from where you can be a member. It won't work if you're in Ethiopia, I think. Teddy Fan joined to welcome Teddy Barak too. Tiago Mangisha says, I followed all your posts and they are very informative. Thanks. Thanks, Tiago. A says, hello, Sajid. Elam Gizao, second member who has joined. Welcome, Elam. Elam says, it only works with the press is free. Where the press is free, I think. Samuel says, Sajid, local updates have been less covered. Hope you try to balance. Marcos says, Salam Sajid, Ethiopia is a country should revolt or Ethiopia should break up. Yeah, Nahom says that makes sense. You can only be a member if you live in a country where membership is available. In Ethiopia, by the way, I don't earn anything from Ethiopia. Kira joined too. Welcome, Kira, a member. Elim, Kera, Abdul Kareem, three members have joined today. I don't earn any money from Ethiopia because in Ethiopia, I think YouTube does not show any ads. There is no channel membership to in Ethiopia. Though I get tens of thousands of views from Ethiopia, but not a single penny from Ethiopia. Yanio Dagnao says hello. A says membership isn't working in Ethiopia. Yes, it wouldn't work there. I like Turtle says, welcome Sajid. Do you think Somalia have the capability to threaten Ethiopia? I did a video a few hours ago, a video about what Somalia can do. Please do watch this video if you have any doubts about Somalia's capabilities, what Somalia can do. Thank you, Alam, congratulating me on having 75,000 subscribers. It was made possible because of views like you. Antatio says, hello, Sajid. T says, hi, never miss your videos since Tigray war. I am flattered. Uh, Let me share a roundup of two news stories for you, then I'll speak in detail. Firstly, Fano fighters have captured an Ethiopian military officer. It's not just a claim, rather, the officer has been shown by Fano fighters. Secondly, alarming statement from Somalia's prime minister. I have not seen such a shocking statement from any Somalia's minister or government official since the start of tensions between the two sides. Ethiopia, this is the strongest statement. He used a very strong language. What did he say? We'll have a look. Hamza Abdi Bara is the prime minister, not known for being so critical, so provocative, I would say. What did he say? We'll analyze that. Estefano says you must double your subscribers by this historical event from Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, Kenya, Egypt. Well, those who like the work will subscribe. I don't specifically do anything to get subscription. I think if your work is valuable, you will automatically get a subscribership and membership too. Ming Ho says China supports Somalia in this dispute and Somalia will become China's largest trade partner. Well, China's position is not a new position because Somalia supports a one China policy. Today we saw a statement, by the way, from Somalia's government supporting one China policy, that Taiwan is part of China. Similar statement from Eritrea too in support of China. So Somalia has not recognized Taiwan so far. Somalia in support of one China policy and China in support of one Somalia policy. Samson Zerom joined too. Welcome, Samson Zeron, other member. Warm welcome to you. Kira says, can we say drones have been shown to be ineffective against Fano fighters? Okay, I'll respond to it. Let me speak a little. Drones are definitely effective in all types of warfare. But there is a difference between how Fano fighters and how Tigray fighters operate. Tigray fighters operated like an army. PDF generals built an army. They had tanks, they had artillery pieces, they had long-range weapons, they had missiles too. Such large groups, such militaries are more vulnerable to drone strikes. And Fano and Tigray fighters were operating in Amhara, aligned territory for them. Not aligned, a new territory for them. They were on a new territory. The terrain was new for them. And obviously, it was difficult for them to restrict provision of intelligence to Ethiopian military because Fano was supporting Ethiopian military. So it was easy for Ethiopian Air Force to get information about the movement of Tigray fighters in Amhara far regions. Now, if you draw some parallels, Fano fighters are operating in small units, all groups operating independently, separately. Fano groups have a very sophisticated effective intelligence collection system. They know what is happening in Bahirdar. They know where ENDF is on the move. It is difficult for ENDF to get information from the ground, intelligence from the ground. And drones always operate based on intelligence from the ground. That is why drones are less effective against Fano. But still, I think they struck some targets precisely a few weeks ago when Fano fighters suffered some losses. But so far, drones could not hit any top Fano commander. Samson says, hello, Sajid. Good morning for us here in Edmonton at 35, feels minus 45. Wind chill and good evening for you. Thank you for your analysis. Thank you. It's around zero here, around freezing point here. But we people go through a lot of fluctuation from 45 to 5. So that is why our houses are not built to protect ourselves in extreme cold weather because we have extreme heat, extreme cold, both temperature here. Adola says, hi, Sajid. I've been following for long. I like your unbiased news. Thank you, Adola. Thank you for your appreciation. This appreciation matters a lot. Nahom SFO says, I agree, Samuel, but they'll have to purchase VPN to do so. Zudefa says, today Ethiopian military personnel is mainly Oromo, Amhara, and Tigray, and other nations are excluded. He's saying mainly Oromo. Okay, therefore everybody aware that Oromo has no quality when it comes for war confrontation. Well, it's a sweeping statement. Don't say that ENDF is only Oromo army. There is no Amhara Tigray participation there. No, there are Amhara fighters too. There are Amhara soldiers too, Tigrinya speaking as well, from the north, from the south as well, from Somali region too, from Afar too. Alim said, if you don't want to be lied to, you will go to the right sources. Jonathan, what are your thoughts on the possibility of Sudan supporting Fano? It's a very likely scenario, but Burhan is isolated and Burhan can do anything, by the way. But how far can he connect with Fano? That still remains to be seen. And what will he get from supporting Fano? So far, I think he's waiting for Ethiopia to take a position in Sudan on the ground. I don't think Ethiopia is involved on the ground in Sudan, though it has soft corner for RSF. But if RSF starts moving towards Ethiopian border, what will Ethiopia do? Will it support RSF? Maybe then Burhan could start supporting Fano. Ilyas Likisa says, hi, Somalia is facing Ethiopians to be united. Corium says, have you ever been in US or Europe? Where did you learn English just for general knowledge? I have never been to Europe or US. By the way, you can learn English no matter where you are. Mr. Socotra Island joined too. Mr. Socotra, you are one of my viewers for years, if I am not wrong. But I'm seeing you for the first time here in this live chat. Welcome to you. Tisfa says, Sajid, why do you care about Ethiopia? I don't care about Ethiopia. I cover Ethiopia. Mary says, peace be upon you. Sajid, is it true that Lalibela under attack today? I don't know. I only cover those activities of Fano which are large scale attacks. Small scale fighting happens almost on daily basis. ENDF convoys are ambushed. And there has been fighting in Lalibela a few weeks ago too. But if there is any big development, then I'll share with you. Kira says, why is Eritrea taking side on the confrontation between Ethiopia and Somalia? Eritrea has not taken a public position so far, by the way, in support of any party. James Jones, everybody of the world Africa, want to lecture Africa, unfortunately. Yeah, to some extent, you're right that people see Africans as in need of such lectures. But I think Africans should know that they should not let others intervene their internal affairs. They should resolve their issues on their own. They should say no to aid. They should respect their people. There should be respect for human rights. There should be true participation of people in electing leaders. Problem is that whenever African rulers seize power by force, they use this point as propaganda. They say West has been colonizing Africa. West wants to seize African resources and will kick West out of Africa. They use this propaganda to prolong their illegal, illegitimate rule. Africa should have good ties with West, with Europe. At the same time, African leaders have no right to be in power till death. Horn analyst joined too. Hi, Sir Sajid. How are you, Horn analyst? Black Pearl, have you learned any Amharic words? No, I haven't. I haven't. But I ensure the accuracy of my translations. Black Pearl asked this question because I get translations from multiple sources. So it is easy for me to compare the translations. Do you think Turkey will support Somalia? Liz Elias says. So I don't know, but if Turkey supports Somalia, it will be a game changer. And Erdogan is known for taking very clear cut positions in global conflicts. So that is why Somalia wants Turkey to take sides. Let's see what happens. Turkey has some interest in Ethiopia as well. No, Samuel, I'm not ignoring your question, but let me address questions from others too. Very important point. Question from Antatios Tafida. What will Eritrea gain from supporting Somalia? Very important point. Uh, Eritrea will support Somalia if Eritrea feels betrayed. If Eritrea feels that it was betrayed by Ethiopian PM Abiy, that Abiy agreed with ISAS to decimate TPLF, to implement Pretoria. It did not happen. Rather, Abiy turned against Eritrea and he called for access to sea. Abiy not reliable. Eritrea obviously suffered too in the 2 year long war. Its people died, its forces suffered too. It might try to take revenge, but I don't see Eritrean direct participation in this war. Maybe indirect proxy participation, like it is intervening in Sudan. Peace to all. Sajid, what do you think it will take for those cheering for one group to understand the only way out is to stand for unity against dictatorship and power? Yes, I agree that only way out is that people should unite against dictatorship, against poverty. That is the way forward. But problem is that sometimes some people are blinded by their ethnic, religious, and other affiliations. And they blindly support their groups and the people of their groups. Enoch says it's cold, minus 34 degrees centigrade in Canada, I think. Muwadin says, Muwadin Wadani official page. Salam alaikum, brother from Mogadishu, but now in USA. Warm welcome to Muwadin Wadani official page. Turkey is going to give Somalia fighter jets. Daniel G. By the way, so much disinformation is being spread by activists based in Somalia and Somaliland. Please be careful. Today, a Somali activist shared a video that Mogadishu had received new weapon shipments. And that video was shared with me as well by some people. And people said, Sajid, see, Mogadishu is getting new arms shipments. Before verifying the video, I said that arms shipments cannot be procured overnight. You have to negotiate prices, you have to decide what you need. So it takes months before you finalize such deals. I said if Mogadishu has received new shipments, maybe Mogadishu agreed for these deals, talked about these deals weeks ago. Then I analyzed the video. The video is from Europe. It's not from Mogadishu port. So lot of disinformation is being spread by Somali activists from Somalia and Somaliland activists as well. Adola says, Sajid, I have been writing previously about writing a book about Ethiopian conflicts within the last 5 years. I believe you have a lot of material. Any thoughts on this? Well, it will take time. Uh, it would be difficult for me, by the way. I have short memory. It would be difficult for me to recall what happened 3 years ago. Maybe when I retire from YouTube, I'll think about it. But so I'm so busy, almost on daily basis. I do 3 or 4 videos, so I cannot take of 1 or 2 hours out for another activity. It's difficult right now. Enoch is asking about TPLF's meeting. What happened there? No one knows, by the way. We are hearing from different sources about uh, the activities at the meeting, but no one clearly knows. But meeting still ongoing in some form. Visnofear says, can you bring back the timestamps on your video? It will help a lot. Well, I cannot put timestamps on these live chats. Other videos are relatively short. 10-minute video, I think, can be watched. I was putting timestamps when the videos were 20, 25-minute long. Now videos are little short, I think. Ben says, Sajid, Somaliland scholars are fleeing Hargeisa to Lassano. I don't know. International court. Samuel Falake is talking about the matter between Ethiopia and Somalia taken to an international court. Somalia can do that. Somalia can take the matter to international court. It can happen. It's a real possibility. But what did Hamza Abdi Bare say today? Let me start first. Let me start from the Amhara region. Today, uh, the thumbnail which I have shared, which I have published for this live chat, has two pictures. One picture shows Hamza Abdi Bare, the Prime Minister of Somalia. And the other picture shows a man clad in military uniform. This man was shown by Fano groups today. His name is Major Solomon. According to his talk, he spoke as well, not pictures, not in pictures. He his statement, his video statement has been published by Fano fighters. He is a major. Major Solomon Bizabe is his name, and he is from Gondar. He says that he was captured in Gurjam. Gurjam Fano fighters today broke this news that in a confrontation, this major defected. Fano fighters say that this major defected along with dozens of ENDF soldiers. Uh, did he defect or was he captured by Fano fighters? It's not clear because whenever a person is taken prisoner, obviously he has to speak what he is told to speak. So his captors want him to say that he has defected and joined Fano. We don't know. But the major is in the custody of Fano fighters because a video statement has come from this major. If you remember, Hinnock says, "Are you considering a TikTok in future? Could you help me set up TikTok?" As I said, no time, honestly, for me to take time out for some new activity. A few months ago, I think a colonel of Ethiopian military was captured by Fano fighters in Oromia, in North Shore zone of Oromia. Where is this colonel? Has he been released? No one knows. Now, a major has been captured by Fano fighters. Fano fighters have shown the evidence. Samson Ziram says, Sajid, do you think that this deal might pave the way for a unified Somalia and the end of the failed state? How far can Egypt go in supporting Somalia? I don't think that this uh, deal is going to lead to unified Somalia. Why? Because if you talk to people in Somaliland, some groups are seeing a possibility of recognition. Somaliland wants to be recognized as a country. Yes, there are some unionist elements too, but Somaliland has been existing autonomously for almost 3 decades. No country agreed to recognize Somaliland. So this is a real possibility for Somaliland to be recognized as a country. And how can we say that now Somaliland would like to join Somalia at this crucial time when while land is hoping to be recognized? Yeah, magnetism, you're welcome. If you can do that, you're welcome. Magnetism says, Sajid, if you want, I can download your old videos and post it to TikTok. Problem is that magnetism, my content is news related. And they say yesterday's news is as dead as nothing is, they say nothing is as dead as yesterday's newspaper. So nothing is as dead as yesterday's news as well. So news few weeks ago, few months ago, are not going to be of any interest for people. I think new videos should be uploaded to TikTok or other platforms. What is Somalia's PM saying? Liz Ilyas is saying. Okay, let me finish. This is the second part of the live chat. Hamza Abdi Bare today spoke. What did he say? He said, issuing, issuing statements to take land is one thing, But practically taking land is another thing. It involves bloodshed. If Ethiopian troops try to invade our lands, they'll carry the dead bodies of their comrades and flee. Can it be more alarming than that? Hamza Abdi Bare is a warning that if Ethiopia entered Somaliland, Somalia will fight and kill Ethiopian military, and Ethiopian military will retreat after suffering losses after Ethiopian soldiers are killed. It means that Somalia is prepared. And that is what the president said on Friday when he delivered a speech at a mosque. He said that Ethiopia issuing statements, we are issuing statements as well. If Ethiopia makes one move, we'll make four moves. Now, Hamza Abdi Bare. He did not talk about taking the matter to a court, which might happen, by the way, maybe at some later stage, or maybe Somalia is making preparations to take the matter to international court for arbitration. But so far, Somalia is telling international community as well that no matter what happens, it won't allow Ethiopian military to gain access to the sea in Somaliland. And today, Ridwan Hussein's interview was published by Ethiopian news sources. And Ridwan was heard saying that before signing the MOU with Somaliland, Ethiopia consulted global powers. And some global powers knew about this MOU. Now they're showing surprise. It means, and he said that some global powers told Ethiopia that Ethiopia should resolve the issue peacefully because the big countries are busy with Gaza and Ukraine. Which big countries are busy with Gaza and Ukraine? Obviously, US. It seems that Ethiopia would talk to US before signing the MOU with Somaliland. That is why US has not condemned the MOU so far. And that is why Somalia is warning international community. Maybe Somalia is warning the US that don't take our statements lightly. We will fight. We won't accept Ethiopian entry into Somaliland. MIG-O says, Sajid, it's only the Isa clan that wants secession in Somaliland, and it's for other clans don't want that after this Ethiopian agreement. Let's see. Then other clans should revolt, Gadaversis, Somali Isas, and etc. Liz Ilyas says, why is Somalia waging war on Ethiopia rather than taking control over Somaliland? Do you think taking control over Somaliland is easy? It would have happened years ago if it was easy. If Somalia decides to wage war on Somaliland, do you think it can manage this war while it is fighting Al Shabaab on the other side? Difficult, very difficult. And now, by the way, the MOU between Ethiopia and Somaliland is about security cooperation, defense cooperation. Maybe Ethiopia has agreed that if Somalia invades, Somalia attacks Somaliland, Ethiopia will support Somaliland. Maybe it's part of the MOU. No one has seen the MOU so far. Not 50%. Ben SSC has not taken 50%. It has taken control of some territories, but not 50% of Somaliland. Eastern part of Somaliland. Do you think war is a possibility? Well, when there was tension between Ethiopia and Eritrea, I said that no war was imminent. I won't say a war is imminent here between Ethiopia and Somalia, but war is a possibility, I believe. Ilyas Milkia says the matter can be insecure, but Somalia cannot confront Ethiopia militarily. Well, I would request you to watch my today's video about what Somalia can do to stop Ethiopia. Well, Spray says, Saji, do you think there is any correlation between Abiy's push for sea access and the West's desire to control Red Sea to combat Houthis? Well, I think this confrontation between Houthis and Western powers suits Somaliland, and indirectly it suits Ethiopian government as well. US now will have to ensure its naval presence, continued for long naval presence. Somaliland could be uh, a host of US forces. US has long been interested in establishing a base, military base, naval base in Somaliland. Since US is under threat now, its ships are being attacked. US would like to have more presence in Red Sea countries. It has a base in Djibouti. It might try to have another base, maybe in Somaliland. So that is why Somaliland has become strategic now for US and allies. Will the US help Ethiopia with arms? No, I don't think. I don't think that that Ethiopia wants this type of support from US. Ethiopia would only like that US does not support Somalia. MIGO says Somalia does not need a national army. It just needs 100K resistance force, and Somalis are not like Ethiopians, Romo soldiers. Well, yes, there could be an unconventional resistance from Somalis against Ethiopians. Samson T says, Sajid, I would like to say all of your informations are precise, so keep up your good job. Thank you, Samson. It's almost 40 minutes have passed. Let's keep today's live chat a little short, little brief, and end this live chat because we discussed only two topics in this live chat. Firstly, a major of Ethiopian military has been captured by Fano fighters. It happened in Gajam. The major is from Gondar. Fano fighters say the major has defected. So we don't know if he's defected or if he has been captured by Fano fighters. Secondly, Hamza Abdi Bare today threatened Ethiopian military. He said that if Ethiopian military entered Somali territories, Ethiopian military will flee after carrying the dead bodies of their comrades. These words are coming from a prime minister, not from a general. That shows the intensity of tension between Ethiopia and Somalia. Let's hope that better sense prevails and the two sides resolve their issues peacefully. But so far, no signs of any engagement, any dialogue to diffuse the tension between Ethiopia and Somalia. Thank you for watching this live chat, for joining this live chat. See you tomorrow, and we'll be back tomorrow. One of our viewers, Mooney, did not join today. I want to wish a speedy uh, recovery to Mooney. He'll be busy at a facility in coming days. He's been a regular participant. Some people don't like his comments. I criticize him as well, but now the man is going through a very challenging time. So that is why all prayers for Moni Moni. Let's hope that he rejoin the live chats after some time. Thank you for joining. We'll see you tomorrow in the next live chat. Stay blessed. Bye bye.